Hey everybody, how we doing today? Guess where I am? I'm at another bead show. It's called the Intergalactic Bead Show, and I really don't know anything about it. I've never been to one. It's in Richmond, Virginia. I just spent a little over 2 hours on the road, so now I'm going to go out and stretch my legs, and what better way to do it than to go to a bead show? So that's what I'm going to do. If I can film inside, I will. I don't know if they'll let me. Sometimes they don't let you do any type of photography or videography, but I will give it a shot. Anyway, guys, hopefully I can get some really nice deals in there, and I will see you later. Bye. It's actually pretty warm. I don't know why, but it's warmer than it is in Arlington, Virginia. Alright, let's see what this is about. Okay, I'm done. There weren't too many people. It was pretty empty, but I had a good time and I bought some really neat things. Not too many things. I controlled myself this time. I think I only bought like maybe $100 worth of beads, a couple of pendants and some glass beads, but it was pretty nice. I had a good time. I'd never been to one of these. It was very small compared to the one that I normally go to, the International Gem and Jewelry Show. So anyway, I have a long drive, guys, so I'm going to get in my car and hopefully I can make the video when I get home. See you soon. A great time. I love getting away. I love getting in the car and just getting away, going for a long drive, and I had a really good time driving down to Richmond today, and I really enjoyed going to the Intergalactic Bead Show. I had never been to one of these, so it was new for me. I went to the website, and the website says that they normally have about 40 bead shows a year throughout the East Coast, but I don't think they're having that many because of COVID. But anyway, I don't know how many they're having. I know there are 2 more coming up in January. So if you live on the East Coast, go to the website and check it out. And I'm not being sponsored by these people. Okay, I just want to make that clear. I'm doing this simply to get the information out for those of you who are interested in going if you've never been to one of these shows. You know, personally, whenever I'm planning on going to a bead show, I like to go to YouTube or somewhere on the internet to read about it and to find out what it's about before I go. So that's why I'm doing the video, to get the information out, to let you guys know what it's like if you've never been to one of these, and to give you a little glimpse of the venue and the types of things that you can buy there. And as you saw, there weren't a lot of people there, and it's all because of COVID, okay? They did have some very strict guidelines in place, definitely face coverings, okay, and temperature checks at the entrance. So the first thing they did when I walked in the door, they used one of those digital devices on my forehead and they took my temperature. So that was kind of nice. And then of course, as you saw, everything was spaced out. All the booths were spaced out. There weren't a whole lot of vendors and there weren't a whole lot of customers either. And I think mainly it's because I arrived near the end of the day, okay? I'm sure there were more people earlier on. But in any case, it was very spaced out and very safe. So if you're thinking about going to one of these shows, I would say as long as your city or county or wherever you live allows it and you follow the guidelines, I say go for it, okay? I had a good time. I always do. I love going to these shows. If you're looking to buy beads, that's the place to go because you can get some really great deals. Now, I really shouldn't be calling this a bead haul because I really didn't buy that much compared to, you know, other shows that I've gone to. I was in a bit of a hurry, so I only bought a few things. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm going to show you what I purchased, and so let's go ahead, turn the camera around, and we'll get started. So here are all the strands that I purchased. As you can see, I've got a combination of gemstones and glass. And I actually got to the show really late, so I only had like maybe 45 minutes to do my shopping. So I wasn't really paying attention very much to what I was purchasing, but I bought all of these plus some other ones that I'm going to show you in a few seconds from one vendor, and it cost me, the total was $85. And I have no idea, I know the glass ones cost $2 each, but I don't remember what the gemstones cost, unfortunately. But anyway, guys, I just want to show you what's available at these shows, because it makes a difference, you know, when you go in person and pick up the beads and look at the beads and feel the beads. You get a better idea of what you're buying, obviously, than if you just go online and purchase them online. The colors are always different online. That's another reason why I like to go to these shows. But I'm going to go ahead and show you what I purchased. These strands range in length from 12 inches to 19 inches. I think 19.5 is the longest one that I have. And as you can see, I've got them all kind of laid out in order of size. Here's the larger one. I think these are 8 by 6 in dimension. And these are just some crystal rondelles, as you can see. And I purchased these because I just loved the plating on them. I thought the plating was gorgeous. Let me bring it up closer so you can see. And I love using clear glass because it goes with just about anything. And I particularly like using these in memory wire bracelets. So anyway, I bought that one, and then I bought this one. This is a little bit different. These beads are more opaque, or they are actually fully opaque. But they have this gorgeous plating on top. I don't know if you can see that. So the glass itself is like a creamy color, but the plating is kind of like a very pale pink. And I just thought these were really beautiful. And they're a little bit different shape too. They're not your traditional rondelle or regular crystal rondelle. They are faceted, but they're more squared off on the edges. As you can see, they're not curved. So anyway, I thought this strand was really pretty, and then the next one down, this is a gemstone, okay? I think it's a type of agate, multicolored, as you can see, and they're about 8 millimeters in size, and they do have a very soft faceting. You can barely see it, but it is there, and I just love this multicolored strand. I thought this strand would make a beautiful necklace, and look at all these colors, guys. Oh my gosh. Or a bracelet. This would make a nice bracelet as well. But yeah, this one definitely attracted my attention, and I don't remember how much it costs. I apologize for that. And here's another one. This one looks like a quartz, and I was thinking about spring when I saw this one, with the pale pink, pale yellow, and pale blue colors. Soft faceting, as you can see. But anyway, I don't think I paid more than $5, because I would never do that at these shows, unless it's something really striking. And here's another one. This looks like it might be Unikite. I'm not sure. Like I said, I was in such a hurry that I didn't even ask. I didn't ask the salesperson what it was that I was purchasing, unfortunately. But I just love the green in this strand. It's so beautiful. And then the next one down looks like another type of quartz in a very pale gray color with very soft faceting again. And it's a neutral, so I can see myself using these in memory wire bracelets for sure. And this next one is a rondelle, crystal rondelle. And it's the one that has the strip of plating down the center, but unfortunately not all of them have that strip. I just noticed. Okay, so it's not a very good quality strand. I just kind of picked it up at the last minute, but I'll use them anyways somehow. It really doesn't matter to me, because I'm not going to use a whole bunch of these. They're just going to be accent beads. And then this one is another type of gemstone, and I don't know what it is. It's an orangey color, but it has that soft faceting and very glossy and smooth. And I just love this color. I really do. It's really pretty. 6 millimeters, and the strand's pretty long. It's about 15 inches. So yeah, you can get some really good deals at these shows. And these are just crystal rondelles now. This is one of my favorite colors, turquoise. But the plating is just fantastic on this strand. Look at the plating. It really makes those beads sparkle. I love this type of plating. Very long strand as well. And this is the same kind of strand, but a different color with the same type of plating. It's like a creamy color, neutral. So yeah, I can see these two colors together in a bracelet. Wouldn't that look gorgeous? You can team this up with any color. I mean, even with this orange, look how pretty that looks. And then I purchased this other one. This one is clear, and the plating is really nice as well. And that's why I purchased it. These are 6x4 in dimensions, so they're a little bit smaller. Very, very nice color. I love it. And then this one has a little bit of silver and clear. So they're half silver, half clear. 6x4 in dimension. Moving right along, and here's a smoky topaz color. Same dimension. But you know, for $2, you can't beat that. I thought it was a good deal. And then here's some more clear. These aren't as good as the ones I showed you earlier. Now that I'm looking at them, they're not perfectly clear. They're a little bit, what's the word? Kind of foggy. They're not clear. Like if you compare the two, you can see that this one here is much clearer than this one. But that's okay. I can still use it somehow. It's not going to go to waste, and it's a very, very long strand. This strand is about, I would say, 15 inches, maybe more, maybe 16 inches. Okay, so now we got some smaller ones here. This is like a very pretty pale, very, very pale green color. And these are pretty small. They're about 4.5 by 3 millimeters in dimension. They're pretty small. But you know, I love making dainty bracelets, and that's why I bought a bunch of these small beads, because I'm planning on making some Christmas gifts with these small beads. And I've purchased a whole bunch, as you can see. Now this one here is a gemstone of some sort, and I don't know what it is, unfortunately. 4 millimeters in size, and the color is kind of like a very pale amethyst color, and it does have variations of color, as you can see. Some are darker, some are lighter, soft facets. Okay, let's see. And this one is the same type of bead, but in a darker shade. So I thought they would go really well together for a monochromatic kind of look. And then I purchased this other one, which again is in the same family. So these would look really well like in a stacked bracelet kind of a set. The monochromatic look, and all I have to do is add a metal of some sort, either a silver or something, or a rose gold would look nice. So these are a little bit smaller. They look like maybe 3.5 millimeters, and these are 4 millimeters in size. Some type of gemstone. I don't know what kind it is, unfortunately. And here's some rondelles. Here's that pretty turquoise color. This one's a little bit bluer than the other one that I showed you. And here's that very pale orange color, which I've used a lot lately. And then I saw this huge strand. This one's almost 20 inches of black rondelles. And I didn't have a lot of black rondelles, so I thought I would purchase that one. And then I saw this one. Now this one was listed as being glass, but I don't think it was glass. I asked the salesperson what it was, and she said it was glass, but it's threaded on the same kind of thread as gemstones usually are. Okay, so that tells me that this is not glass, and it has variations of color, as you can see. So that's another giveaway, but she insisted that it was glass. So I think I got it for $2 because that's how much her glass strands were selling for. But I think she made a mistake with this one. I don't think it was glass, but I couldn't convince her. She kept insisting that it was glass. So I just went ahead and purchased it. And I don't know what kind of gemstone this is. It could be a mix because of all the different colors. I don't know. But I thought it was interesting, and I thought it would make a really pretty bracelet. And then here's another one. This one is definitely glass. Tiny rondelles in a kind of a hematite kind of a color. And this one is like a half copper, half turquoisey color. I like these, and this is very long as well. This one's about, I would say, 18 inches. Tiny. And then I purchased these other tiny ones. These two I thought would look really great in some kind of a bead weaving design. These tiny rondelles, these are really, really small. And this one too. And then this is like an amethyst color with that gorgeous plating. And even teaming these up would, I thought would look really nice as well. So anyway, these are the beads, guys. These are the strands that I purchased. I thought these were really pretty, and I was a little rushed. There were some other vendors there that had some other pretty beads, but I didn't have very much time. But let me go ahead and pull out the other beads that I purchased from the same vendor. Okay, so it took me 2 hours to get to this show, and you know something? It was worth it because I thought this was a fantastic deal. Each one of these was $5, so I got this whole thing for $5. These are all spacer beads. These are in a coppery color, and this is a silver color, as you can see. Different shapes, and look at this, guys. This whole thing here, I think there are like 9 strands. Each one is about 7 inches long. This whole thing cost $5. And she said that they were on sale. They were trying to get rid of them, and so I grabbed a bunch because when I see a deal like this, I cannot ignore it. Okay, I jumped on this deal, so I got this whole thing for $5, and there are 9 strands here. Oh my gosh, I thought this was such a wonderful deal. And look at these beads; they're so pretty. They're a copper color. I don't know what kind of metal it is. I know they're metal. And I don't know if they're just plated or colored like this or coated with something. I'm not sure. I don't know if maybe they're solid copper. I don't really know. But yeah, this was a really good deal. And then this one, same thing, $5 for this whole stack, and there are 8 strands here. Each one is 7 inches long. It looks like there are 42 beads in each one of these strands, and there are 8 strands. And these are really interesting spacers. They're kind of, they're not faceted. I don't know what you call this type of design, but it makes them sparkle quite a bit. So I bought this one, and then this one. And let's see how many, I think there are 10 strands in this. And these are round, smooth, copper colored, about 3 millimeters in size. And this one. These are about 3 millimeters as well, and there are 8 strands, and I just thought that was such a great deal, $5. So each one of these was $5, and I was pretty happy with this purchase. And finally, from the same vendor, I just bought a little bit of chain, black, because I don't have any black chain left, because I used all of my black chain for Halloween. gunmetal and bronze. Nothing fancy, just some regular oval, kind of small links. $1 a foot. This was on sale as well. As I was exiting, I purchased 2 little pendants with my favorite stones, labradorite and moonstone. I love these, and as you can see, they have quite a bit of flash in them, slight facets. That's the labradorite and the moonstone. The moonstone has quite a bit of flash as well, but it's a little bit strange because it has other things in it. If you'll look, it has some striations in it, which I thought was kind of strange. I haven't seen moonstone like this before, and it's not opaque all the way. It's a little bit transparent. But when I saw the flash, I thought, well, I like that. I like to see a lot of flash in a stone. So somebody once asked me what I meant by flash. Well, flash means exactly that. When you turn it, you see a flash of color, a little bit of reflection, depending on how the light hits it. That's what I mean by flash. Okay. All right, well, that's it. That's all I purchased, guys. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Let's drift away from this world of madness. Take a little time to enjoy the silence. Feel the wind as it touches your lips. Feel the sun as you close your eyelids.